The way the voting system is structured, we see quite a few flaws. You're able to register even if and cast a vote if you don't live in the country, as evident of his brother in Pakistan. And I think we have some evidence of 2 or 3 other people out of the country that voted. Is that correct?
Yeah, approximately 2 or 3 other people out of the country, as well as people residing outside of the district.
Okay. The online voter registration system, it seems to be an honor system. Anybody can put information in there to register to vote. All you have to do is click a box and say that you're not lying.
America's online voter registration system seems to use the honor system so that foreigners living in Pakistan can vote in the state of California's elections. That stunning news was delivered by a California sheriff in a news conference recently. But are you really surprised at this point? I know I'm not. You know that Democrats set up this system of cheating deliberately and not by accident. You know that they want foreigners to vote illegally in the United States because they want those illegals to live in the United States to take your jobs and your benefits. Democrats have shut down the federal government so that foreigners can even get health insurance at your expense. We know this is true because President Donald Trump just sent out another post on social media that reminded everybody that the 2020 election was rigged and stolen. Trump wrote, quote, "What's worse, the NBA players cheating at cards and probably much else, or the Democrats cheating on elections? The 2020 presidential election being rigged and stolen is a far bigger scandal. Look what happened to our country when a crooked moron became our president," in quotes. We now know everything. I hope the DOJ pursues this with as much gusto as befitting the biggest scandal in American history. If not, it will happen again, including the upcoming midterms. We have known this is true for 5 years now. That's why a judge in Georgia just stopped a hearing the day it was scheduled to proceed, because the corrupt uniparty allowed 300,000 votes to be inserted into the system in 2020 so that Joe Biden could, quote unquote, win. And they can't allow anyone to inspect those ballots 5 years later on America's entire system of voting would collapse. We even have a video of poll workers in Georgia being told to leave. Is full of fake ballots are brought from under desks and closets. President Trump understands the crisis in America begins with our rigged voting systems and extends to the number of politicians who hold office at the highest levels who were never actually voted into office legally. These politicians don't answer to we, the people, because they know the people never voted them into office in the first place. That's why Donald Trump has to drag his own party, kicking and screaming, to do something about our elections. These machines didn't just install Democrats, they installed RINOs too. This explains the existence of these Republicans in name only who vote and act and think like Democrats. That's why Trump says he hopes the DOJ is pursuing this scandal. Hopes, okay, being the operative word there. If Donald Trump if his picks at the Department of Justice, like Pam Bondi and Todd Blanche, do not arrest the people responsible for the stolen 2020 election, then our constitutional republic is over, folks. It's finished. Everything hangs in the balance right now. The future of this great nation and the future of your children and your children's children hangs in the balance too. And that's the absolute truth.